Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616. Earlier this week, the annual Doctor Who Christmas special aired, and this one was different because this was the last episode with Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. This was the one where he regenerates into the 13th Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker. Usually I might do a review of Twice Upon a Time or something like that, but I figured the more interesting thing to do would be to talk a little bit about what's going to happen next. As of right now, we know basically nothing about Season 11 of Doctor Who, so I figured I'd just go over what little we do know. Chris Chibnall is, of course, the new showrunner. He has written Doctor Who episodes before, but they tend to be the more formulaic, not as good ones. So I honestly am a bit worried about his involvement. I've heard that Broadchurch, his other show, is very good, but that and Doctor Who are very, very different beasts. But he is joined by two other showrunners, Matt Strevens, a guy who hasn't actually written very much Doctor Who at all, but has worked on many shows like Skins, Misfits, Russell T Davies' Cucumber, and the legal drama Silk. There's also Sam Hoyle, who has written for Broadchurch. A lot of fans have been wondering about the Doctor's companions this time around, and who they'll be. Based on this photo from the set that depicts some of Season 11's cast, it seems like this season is going to take the whole companion thing in a pretty different direction. Depicted in this picture is, from left to right, Yasmin, played by Mandip Gill, Graham, played by Bradley Walsh, the Doctor, and Ryan, played by Tosin Cole. So this time, instead of just having one female companion, like the Doctor has had for years now, she'll basically have a whole team joining her in the TARDIS. Beyond that, we have Sharon D. Clarke cast in a returning role for Season 11, though we don't know anything beyond that. The Doctor will be getting a brand new TARDIS interior, though we have yet to see it. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of really interesting things that Chibnall is said to be up to. For one thing, Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss have both confirmed that they will not be writing any more scripts for Season 11. So it will be an entirely new set of people. But according to reports, Chibnall is actually looking to take a page out of American television's book and set up a writer's room, something that a lot of US TV shows do nowadays. I personally think this is a good idea. This might help lead to more unique stories for the show. I love Doctor Who, but I mean, it's a little annoying how we've gotten the Doctor has to save a crew who are stuck on some kind of base episode for every season for over a decade now. That's pretty vague, obviously, but they always end up looking and feeling and ending the same way, almost every time. Point is, I'd personally like to see some different types of stories brought to the table for Season 11. They are changing up the format for the show a bit. Lately, it's typically been brought to us in 12-episode seasons, with each episode being about 45 minutes long, but that'll change next year. Season 11 will apparently have a 10-episode season, with each episode actually running to about 50 minutes. I really like this idea. I think having less but longer episodes could really help make more interesting and gripping episodes. Obviously, Doctor Who has done very well with 45 minutes, but with that extra time, maybe they could work to have more complex mysteries, like in Sherlock. You'd be surprised what they could do with an extra 5 minutes. We have no clues yet as to the story. All we know is what we were given in Twice Upon a Time. When we left the Doctor, she's in a bit of a pickle, with the TARDIS basically exploding from the inside as she plummets towards Earth from several thousand feet in the air. So, yeah. Beyond that, we really don't know much about the story of Season 11. As for when this will actually air, the general word is autumn 2018. Season 11 has been filming for a couple of weeks now. It started in November. If I had to guess, I'd say this will go on BBC sometime in early to mid-September. My precise guess is September 15th. So yeah, based on my first impression of her and what I've heard, I'm very excited about this new Doctor. As I've said, I do love Doctor Who, but Moffat's writing was beginning to feel a bit stale in some places, like he just didn't know any really new places to take the character. Chibnall's Doctor Who episodes weren't the best of the bunch, but I have hope. He has said that BBC is looking for risk and boldness, which I like the sound of. I think Jodie will be a great Doctor, and I'm excited to see Season 11 next fall. Hopefully it'll feel like it has had new life breathed into it. But what do you guys think of the new Doctor? What are some things that you'd like to see happen in Season 11 of Doctor Who? Let me know all your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.